Hey everyone, in this video, I will show you how to use the analysis tool pack in Excel for data analysis, statistics and regression. If you are a new, make sure like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more Excel tutorials. If in case you are new and you don't know how to open a Excel, so for that's the reason showing you, click on the start and then click here, say Excel, and you will get a Excel app added here, right? And simply click on open. As soon as you click on open, you will get a blank workbook. Simply open a blank workbook. So this is your Excel. Since we are into Excel now we have to enable a tool pack. Cool. To enable a tool pack, we have to click on this option, file, and then there is an option called options, and then there is an option is add-in, right? You have to just simply click here, analysis tool pack, which is this, okay, and then hit OK. Times, when we click on this option and this option is not really working, okay, when we click here and we did this analysis and but still it's showing as an inactive application, right? That time what we can do, simply click here, right, in developer tab, Excel add-ins, and then turn on the analysis tool pack and hit OK. Cool. Once you turn that on, this analysis tool pack will open, and this is the option, you can see it, okay, in data ribbon tab at the top, analysis. Great. So let's start with descriptive statistics, quick insights into our data such as mean, median and standard deviation. Okay, so let me just add some sort of random data over here. 5, suppose here in this, and I'll say 53, just randomly adding in numbers over here. Okay, you can keep any number basis your requirement, folks. I'm just randomly, just for a tutorial purpose, I'm adding this 58. This is the sales for me. 62. Cool. 61. My keyboard is not really working good this time. Okay, anyways, so 62 I have just now added. Now since we have imported a data over here, what we have to do, simply select this, okay, select this range. In suppose your cursor is here, make sure you are clicking on this data ribbon tab and then data analysis. Okay, as soon as you click on data analysis, there is an option called descriptive statistics. Just hit descriptive statistics, and the input range is this. So this is my input range. I'm just selecting this input range, and I need this data in a new workbook, and I'll click on this summary statistics and hit OK. As soon as I click on summary statistics, at one simple click, we got this result, folks. Boom. So there we go. Range, minimum, maximum is this, right? So on and so forth. So these are the information what we have received from Excel itself. If you have a larger data set, that time you will get a multiple information about this. For now, just for our demo purpose, we have added that. So that's the reason it's showing us like this. Cool. So since we are done with this, now let's work on histogram. Okay, I'll again do a alt tab here. Histogram, purpose of histogram is to create a frequency of distribution. Okay, to understand a frequency, that time we use it. Simply select your data and then data analysis once again will this time select on histogram and hit OK. As soon as you click on histogram, you will get a pop-up like this. Now input range would be this for me. If you need in a chart format, you have to select this option chart output and hit OK. Okay, so your histogram will look like this. Cool. So this is how beautifully you can generate a histogram in MS Excel. Right now we're just for a demo purpose, we are doing this activity, folks. Okay, whenever you have the multiple information in terms of analysis, that time particular tool will really save your time. Okay, now it's time to work on regression analysis. Okay, so I'll not use this data right now. Okay, I'll just insert a new sheet and to do a regression analysis. Okay, this basically finds a relationship between dependent and independent variables. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just say advertising maybe I'll just say ADBT over here, 100, 200, 300, 400. I'll just select this. First change into a currency, any currency you can pick randomly, right? I'll pick this rupees, okay? And then sales, how much sales has been done. So I'll say sales. About the random data to be done, simply just use this option. I usually prefer this, okay? So I'll say this and 600, enter, and then do it like this. So I'll remove a formatting like this, copy this and values. So this is just a randomly generating in numbers for me, okay, just for a calculation sake. And this is my sales. Now since we have this dependent variable and independent variable, which means y is a range for your sales, okay, and x range is your advertising cost. Now it's time to work on a regression analysis. To do that, we have to select any of the cell, right? And then I'll simply click here, data analysis, and this time I will click on this regression analysis, right? So I'll just scroll down, click here, regression, and then click on this OK option. So what is your input range? Again, what we have discussed earlier, y range is your sales basically, right? So I'll just select this value, cool, and this is my input range. So this is my input, basically it's been given over here. If you need a label to be added, just ensure that you are turning this option on and line fits to the plots. I just turn this option on and I'll hit OK. Boom, there we go. So this is how beautifully we have added a regression analysis plot in the Excel itself, folks. And this is the summary view for you. Cool. Standard error, observation, so on and so forth. Cool. Great. Now t-test. Now we'll start with a t-test. Okay, folks. So this time again I'll select a random data over here. I'll say group A and group B like this. Okay, this time I'll say 8590 as well. Okay, folks, rand between will help you to add a values randomly. Okay, so as well what I have shown you earlier for a practice purpose, but yes, whenever you are working on the larger data set in terms of Six Sigma or stability understanding, right, that time it's critical to deal with the appropriate data. Okay, again, it's in a learning educational purpose we are creating this, so that's what I'm just using a demo data over here. Since we are using a t-test analysis now to analyze this data, what we have to do, we have to add a two data points, right? So first is group 1, group 2, B. Cool. Since we have plotted that already, now what we have to do, again, click anywhere. Okay, data analysis means t-test paired to sample means, and then variable range 1, which is this. Variable range 1 is this. Variable range 2, this is my variable range 2. Great. Now I want a labels to be added. I'll just select these labels and then new worksheet, or maybe output you want in this range only. I'll just select this new worksheet and then hit OK. There we go. Cool. So this is how beautifully we got a result from t-test basis analysis. Now it's time to work on a correlation. Okay, folks. Suppose there is a scenario, right? Let me take any example. Okay, I have this data. Okay, study how many hours we have did. Suppose I did 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then exam score. I have score. Okay, let's say score, which is my exam score. This time again I'll use rand between option, and I'll say 30 to 89, bracket close, hit enter. So this is the randomly generating in numbers for me, and then Control D, Control C, Control Alt V, and then this is the values. Now I have this data set available with me. Now what we are doing a correlation to check a relationships between multiple data sets. Okay, to do that, what we have to do, simply select this data analysis, and then we have this option called correlation. Okay, click here, and then input range. I'll just select this. Okay, input range. You can select the title as well, but right now I'm just using this. Okay, the values only selected, and then labels in the first row. Once it's done, simply click on this OK button. Boom, there we go. So this is how the result what we are receiving it. That's a quick overview of analysis toolpack in Excel. Found this helpful? Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.